Good afternoon, Kenyans. Once again, it's Mureithi over here, and today I want us to discuss about the major happenings over the week. And one of the most significant happenings of the week is an increment in oil prices. And my contention is that the Deputy President, William Ruto, will be, the biggest loser out of, an increment in oil prices. Let me say that for the last 4 years, the Deputy President has positioned himself, as the fighter of hustlers and the downtrodden and the people who don't have, a lot of money in society. But seeing by how the Deputy President has reacted, in fact, except a few tweets that I have seen from people who are in the UDA camp, there has not been an uproar which is expected from the Deputy President. And the thing you have to realize is that the Deputy President has been positioning himself as the, fighter of hustlers, yet he has remained quiet despite oil prices being increased, significantly. Because if you compare oil prices between Kenya and other, regional countries, you find that the prices here in this country are significantly higher in comparison to that of other countries. But the Deputy President has remained mum. All he has done is just politics and saying that he wanted to reconcile with the president. And I believe that hustlers, people who are in the hustlers camp, Taga camp, are quite disappointed with the Deputy President because they expected that he was the voice for the voiceless, he would speak up over these issues. But he has remained, quiet. And it casts a lot of doubt if indeed the Deputy President becomes the president. Will he be able to, identify with the sufferings and the grievances of the most of the people in this country? Because if indeed he wants to position himself as a hustler and fighter of the poor, he should have taken this opportunity, to speak for them. Because if there is an increment in oil prices, you have to realize that, the effects are going to reverberate in all the sectors because Mamboga, for the vegetables, to be taken to the market, they have to use vehicles, and these vehicles consume a lot of fuel. And if the oil prices are quite unaffordable, definitely, the cost of vegetables is going to be very high. The border riders, and they are all over the country. If the price of petrol increases, definitely, their profit margins are going to come down in a significant manner. So the Deputy President should have taken this opportunity, to fight for Kenyans, and Kenyans at least could have, tried to, identify and associate with his message and increase his chances of, winning the 22 elections. And the timing of an increment of oil prices is very unfortunate because, of course, you have to realize that elections are next year. It is going to increase a lot of, frustration on the part of Kenyans. In fact, there are some sections of Kenyans who are of the view that there might be a revolution. In fact, they are warning the president that he might be courting a revolution by, increasing fuel prices. And what you have to realize is that Kenyans are already stretched, to the limit because of the COVID-19 effect. There are many businesses which have been closed, across the country. So there are high chances that there is going to be an earthquake in terms of, the politics, in this country. And there are not so many politicians who have spoke about it, except I saw Jimmy Wajigi the other day when he was in Kisumu. At least he tried to speak up about the issue of increment of oil prices. He made a comparison between Kenya and other countries, and he was of the view that oil prices are, lower in countries which are landlocked. Kenya, of course, we have an access to the port, so there is no reason whatsoever why such prices should be higher in comparison to the way it is in other countries.